So some teachers at the Glendale Union High School District, they are becoming the students themselves. So they partnered with the Arizona Department of Environmental Quality to learn about science happening in the Grand Canyon State, so then they can take it back to their students in the classroom.
Love this stuff. Our Troy Lynch went out with this group to the Verde River in North Scottsdale. Troy, you guys found a lot of stuff in that river.
Yeah, do you still have your waders on?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I wish I got to keep those. Those were way too big for me, but it was so much fun to actually get in the water and join them and learn so much about macroinvertebrate. But yes, 10 Glendale Union High School District teachers, they partnered with ADEQ a few years back, actually, and they were able to use this partnership to give these teachers some real-life scientist experience so that these teachers can become the students, so their students can then become the masters as these teachers bring what they learned back to their classroom. So yesterday we went up to the Verde River and it was so cool because we wanted to learn more about these little guys. They're macroinvertebrate and they are found on the river floor. We learned so much about why these guys are important to determining if this river stream is healthy. So these little creatures, they live under rocks and in the mud of the Verde River and are so important because certain species have different tolerance levels to pollution. So we're really excited to see hellgrammite because if you find those, then that generally means you have clean water.
They're going to get up and close with a few kits that we built out, a fun game called Critter Cube, and then we'll kind of walk them through the process of how we would teach this to a classroom. And they have their own knowledge skills, so they might say, oh, this might be a better idea to do it this way.
So I wanted to build up my own knowledge skills. I was having a little bit of FOMO, so yes, I got in the water and you could see my snaky leg right there. Do some dance moves, got to move that mud around. Then you can find the macroinvertebrate. So I caught some rocks, but we were able to find some other things like crayfish. It actually looks like a small lobster. They're non-native and they are an invasive species because they actually eat all the good macroinvertebrate. And teachers, they were loving the learning. So after we were done fishing, we actually took the macroinvertebrate, put it in a bucket, but then brought it to a science table. And class was then in session for these teachers. They even had these digital microscopes where you could get an even closer look at the creatures. And ADEQ also had games to help these teachers learn more about the river's health and the creatures in it. So those teachers, they can bring those games and the knowledge back to their students. And some teachers were even considering field trips like this.
We really want our students to have opportunities to see real-world science, and so partnering with ADEQ, we're seeing science in action with real techniques and real future opportunities. Our students can work with possible internships and other ideas for their college career and life future plans.
Now, opportunities like this, it doesn't just have to be for the teachers. The entire community can get involved because ADEQ, they have a lot of different volunteer opportunities. And get in on the science. You can do volunteer opportunities for collecting water quality data, composting, air quality sampling, and even ground quality sampling as well. So many different opportunities for people to learn. And guys, I want you to know, even though we are in the river and you can see these small little creatures, they're fine. Everything's good. So get in the water, learn some science, and learn why we can be more productive members of society and help the environment here in Arizona.
Yeah, it is good to get that firsthand look. And see, Emma, it's fine.
Yeah.
Just get on in there.
Sure.
It's fine. It'll be fine.
A leech, no big deal.
No big deal.
No big deal. I'm totally cool. 6:50.